Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Peggle Deluxe. Let's continue the adventure. So we've hit this this point, which is no good for me, where this is attempt, I believe, number 4 to beat this level, and I wouldn't be surprised if it takes multiple attempts here. This is gonna be a little bit difficult because there's a lot of things separated out. There's there's a lot of things on the edge here. I'm trying my best to hit things. See if I can get on the inside of that, then it spins around and very possibly will hit the things, but I forgot to use the flippers, so there should only be like one there left. So this right side is now done. I have 3 here and I have at least 4 over here. Free ball. We'll go ahead and hit that and see if it bounces and gets more than one, and it did. We'll go ahead and hit that, and that just got 1. I have 3 balls, and my goal is to hit 2 red things. 2 orange things. I think I can pull this off. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. I was getting a little afraid I'd be stuck on this level forever. Hopefully the next level is a little bit better. And I got no extra bonus points for that because it took me so many attempts. Lucky spin's so lucky that it gives you a chance to get another magic power. Now that's lucky. So, multi-ball. This whole magic hat thing though, I still don't really understand what it does. It seems like it's just a slightly bigger area in which you can hit. And here we have some dice that I can understand why people would design this, but is it really a good level, or is it just there to look pleasing? So I'm still not out of the problem area though. There's a decent number of orange balls hidden all around here. Like maybe if this hits a couple, now I'm down to 3. Now I'm down to 1. Got it. Let's move further ahead. Went on the first try. See, the first try is 100,000, which is nearly a third of what I got otherwise. So just winning on the first try. If the triple score is active, you need around 84,000 points to get a free ball. That's lucky spin for you. It pays and it pays and pays. Here we have another like aesthetically pleasing layout, and I would say this is probably a decent. No, it's still got some problems though, because like this one in particular, I'm gonna have a real hard time hitting this peg. I'm gonna have a real hard time hitting this peg. So if I meet this central section here, that's fine, but I've still got one over here I've got to hit, which with a long shot there. Let's go ahead with this. See, multi-ball seems like it would be helpful, but it really isn't. Let's go ahead and hit this. Flower power might prove to be slightly useful here, but not very much either. So we've got one up here we should get rid of. 3 balls left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange things. If I hit these two and then bounce back out. Oh, got lucky there. There we go. And I just lost, didn't I? Did it even tell me that was my last ball? Did I click through it without even paying attention? So yeah, this looks neat and all, but does it provide you with what you need to actually succeed? Sorry for rhyming there. There's so much. And it's not like these pegs are actually placed in a way that is specifically designed so they bounce and hit each other, and like there's some kind of deep mathematical calculation going on here. Because I promise you there's nothing like that happening. Another free ball. 2 free balls. It's that one. Hit that one from way over there. That's a shot lost. It's not going to hit anything else. Hit this one down here. And last ball, and if I'm lucky, this is the last one I need to hit. I really feel like I'm breezing through this game too. I am Lord Cinderbottom of the Order of the Flame, and it's my privilege to reveal to you the fireball, fiercest of Peggle magic powers. Fiercest of Peggle magic powers. The fireball burns through the board with ferocious force. If you bounce it off the free ball bucket, your supremacy will be assured. Your training begins now. Okay. Strike the green peg to activate the fireball on your next turn. The fireball burns a path through the board. Test your mighty powers. So that's gonna be an annoying sound effect. Found several very annoying sound effects here. So I'm gonna try this. And then it bounces so you don't get a chance at another free ball. Because it closes off the free ball bucket. But see, and I'm thinking when a game like this came out, they were kind of paranoidly suggesting sort of short amounts of time that kids should be on computers. So I could see 20 minutes computer time like once a week being something that might be suggested during when a game like this came out. And if that was the case, if a kid only could play on a computer for 20 minutes, which is ridiculously small by in the Western world by modern standards, like people are on cell phones non-stop practically, at least 4 to 6 hours minimum for adults, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4 to 6 hours in total. And this is also coming from a history of like there was really only 1 hour of TV per day that was worth watching, so limiting that certainly could have been the case too. So yeah, from that perspective, a game that was this quick kind of makes sense. You wouldn't want games that are super long. Of course, there's a whole history of really, really long point-and-click adventure games, in particular for PC, so that certainly wasn't a hard standard or anything. But there just is definitely some weirdness about how do you classify something that's so quick like this. Let's see. Will that give me a few more points? Man, I cannot hit this thing. I think I'll probably succeed here. How big is the fireball is the question. What if I bounce off the wall? Does that work? Alright, so now here's the problem. I have 3 balls. I need to hit multiples here. So this one needs to hit the other one. And this one needs to bounce off that, and it didn't. And so I'm on my last ball. And so unless I can figure out some crazy strategy where that would have hit both of them, or I would have gotten a free ball. So let's start with this and work our way. Alright. What do I want to hit? Something more. Was that actually very helpful doing that? I don't even know. Nowadays, as far as how much they recommend to limit TV time or monitor time, it's 2 to 3 hours a day in total. So whether that's in front of a cell phone or a computer or a TV, that should be all added together. And it's really just a general suggestion against having your kids sitting down for that much. It's a weird thing with most little kids anyways. They're so energetic and their parents are so tired from all the first few years of raising kids and taking care of a baby that toddlers and such want to run around all the time, and it pretty much gets socialized out of them by their tired parents who can't keep up. There's the old joke that it should occur backwards, that you should age backwards and be old and decrepit when you're born, and then young and energetic as you're old. See, and I don't even know if this is gonna help me. Like, what do I hit? Do I burn a path through this? Do I try to burn a path through that? I guess I should burn a path through that, and I should have done some better timing. Go ahead and hit that, since I can't really hit anything else. I've already lost, obviously. Might as well see it all the way through, though, since we know we've already lost. More and more we're running into this scenario where it's you're just not going to win on the first few tries. And I don't really feel like there's a level of gradualness happening here. It's gradually getting more difficult. I feel more like it's just whichever level and however random it happens. So I'm gonna go bounce that. That's an annoying sound effect. And I missed a couple. Can I hit this one? Yes, I can. Will that be the only one I hit, though? Yes. Can I hit that one? Yes. But will that be the only one I hit? Yes. So I have 3 balls left, and it's still very unlikely I'll get it. Like, I would have to get so lucky. I would have to get incredibly lucky here, and it's just not going to happen. I would prefer the magic hat back, honestly. See, these figure 8 figures, you practically have to get rid of the tops of them right at the beginning, so you can get into the bottom of them and work your way through it. Let's see. And I know you have that mouse wheel adjustment you can do, but it's not worth the effort most of the time. I'd rather, instead of sitting here adjusting things multiple times, I would rather just lose and try again. That was a awesome guy came out there. I don't know what I specifically did that was awesome, but let's fire this and bounce it back, and bounce it back, and bounce it back. And after it bounces one, you can get a free ball on it. I didn't realize that. Darn it. Well, I missed there. Got 3 shots left. Extreme fever. Is that different from fever mode, or is it always extreme fever? I think it's extreme fever always. But the idea of the concept of fever mode in general doesn't mean anything. It's not like it's really been changing our gameplay. Observe my student, the free ball bucket is capped when the fireball is active. Thus a well-timed shot will bounce it off the cap and hit more pegs. So let's start here. So this is going to be really difficult to get on the inside of this. Like I'm gonna have to do something like this and hope it just does something like that. But you can't just hit the edge and hope for that. I need it to run all along the edge here. Let's hop on that. Alright. So burn a swath through that. Wow, I missed everything. Totally missed everything. Burn a swath through that. 3 balls left, and I've got 3 more things to hit. So this one, and then I lost. And man, that is happening more and more. Just losing. Not fun. Particularly when it doesn't feel like it's from a lack of skill on my part. If I would say anything, there's no skill in this game at all. So I don't think it's fair to say I'm lacking something that doesn't exist. Alright. Through this part, bounce off the wall, and get through that. Bounce off this, hit that one. Hit that one. Hit that one. So we've got a problem right here that I think I'll get if I just fire through this. And that was a fireball in the fever score. So we move on to the next. See, we're almost done with the series. To begin with the fearsome strength of the fireball, do not let its power tempt you into an era of pride. The flame serves only the virtuous. Like, you're definitely gonna need the fireball with this one. Like, no question. So I want to do something like that. And then that. Try to bounce some things around. It's gonna be a lot of work to get to these internal things. Free shot. So I'm gonna go and burn through these two. Hot stuff. That was 2,500 points. Interesting. So there's a bunch down here I still need to hit. So even though I'm looking pretty good, it's still very likely I'll lose. Because I have 1, 2, 3 here, and 1 over there. I have 2 balls left. Give me a free ball. Nope. Last ball. And see, it's almost uncertain I can't hit it. Like, I can't bounce on this ball, hit back up, and then make it. The only thing I could have done is maybe gotten a free ball and then done it on the second try. And this time the green ones are way down here, so I'm probably never even going to collect them. I've got to get back behind this. Get back behind this. Let's do this. I have 2 balls left and nowhere close. So I might as well just restart the level. Like, I'd have to bounce the ball in some way to hit the green. And it's just not going to happen. And that's probably the first time I've ever failed one of those coin tosses, too. So it does happen, if it's not very often. Finally. So if I hit this, that should work. Hit this. Get that. Get that one. Oh, so many beautiful orange things eliminated there. So for this one, I'm gonna just fire the ball here and bounce through it. That worked, I think, nicely. So we've got a little bit of an issue still, though. We need this one, and this one eliminated. So we're gonna have to get lucky. Got it. See, that really was just luckiness. And that's all it seems like whenever we do any of these. It's just luckiness. Be cautious, even with the flame at your command, the victory will not come easily. I've seen strong men weep in failure, being not like them. Okay, yeah, this looks awful. This looks awfully difficult. And see, when we look here at stage 9, there's 2 more to do. And then stage 10, there's 5 more to do, and then we're done with the game. But right now, we are done with the recording. This is interesting. It's playing different songs. So you could sit here and actually... you could sit there and try and play music if you could get the mouse in the right place at the right time. That's weird. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.